Yeah, we didn't. We didn't. Although, you know what? The American flag on the front of my house blew off. So the wind must have been really bad.
It did show that it's going to be windy all day.
Oh, Karen says we have 900 people.
Okay,
that's
well,
good.
Pretty soon.
Yes. Everybody share. We'd love that.
Share.
Yeah. So crazy busy here, which is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Like this is Lake. Oh, there was a lake, the name of a lake.
Let's go to a lake. I haven't been to a lake in so long. Joni and I are gonna go fishing. Yeah.
Fishing or boating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's yellow, covered with pollen. Where do you live, Paula? So, not here. We don't have the pollen yet, right?
No.
But the forsythias are blooming and everything, so it's wonderful. So we got to go over our prizes. I know. I wish the forsythias would last longer.
Yeah, I wish I had some in my yard.
I have a ton of them. I love them.
I really like them.
And then the lilacs.
Yeah, when I was at Laura's house, they bloomed like a week before ours did. And I said to her, it was different at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They bloomed in that
a little short amount of time.
Okay, so we have a $25 gift certificate. In about 15 minutes or so, Kate's going to look down and pick somebody out.
Yes, and you're going to get to spend it right tonight.
Yes, okay.
And then the midway prize.
Yes, we have a book, one of Andy's quilting books, Quilted Projects for All Seasons. Right there on the front is that tulip table.
Which is the season for tulips, or at least daffodils, right?
Yes, and it has all the seasons. And this really nice Benertex Valley blenders, and this is purples.
Yes, and then the end of the night prize. Did we get over 1,000 yet? Well, if we get over 1,000, it's 2 people are going to win the end of the night prize. And you know what? People have been posting such nice posts. When they win a prize, like one of the girls lost her home in the Carolinas, and she said she got this, and it just gave her hope.
Sure it did. Well,
but also in this, there's a book and also a bundle of fabric. So end of the night, if we hit over 1,000, then 2 people will win the prize. So okay.
All right. So we have. I'll put this over here too.
But I wanted to demo this. I think we should challenge Steve to make one of these.
Look at all the different sizes you can make.
And I put it on special. We don't have a lot of these. There's 4 of them. And this is the pom-pom maker set. And but I figure you need pom-poms for Easter. And it's going to be hard to get this by Easter. So that's why I put it on special. Because I thought they won't be mad at me because they're going to get it at a special deal. Or should we challenge? Do you know how to do one of these, Joni?
Well, let's see. I think you open it and then you take. Don't you open it or slide it in? Well, let's look at the instructions.
I think you need an engineering degree.
But let's see. I know somebody out there.
Oh, there. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I don't know what that means.
I think
Steve, we're gonna need your help.
I think you go like this.
Okay, Joni's gonna do it. I'll move on to the next one while Joni is demoing this thing that.
Let's see.
It's a pom-pom maker.
I'm thinking that it should wind.
Yes. You just keep working, Joni. Go ahead.
Okay. Doesn't it go like
All
this?
Right. Oh, and so I'm starting the night out with some bargain things. Okay.
Well.
All right. So this is Baby Lock's Sweet Seam thread line, and it's rayon thread, and there are 10 spools in here, and they are beautiful, beautiful colors. Everyone's zoom out so they can see what Joni's doing.
I'm doing it all wrong.
You're doing it right. I know you
are.
are.
No. I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to go.
Maybe we should get John in here. Oh no, he went home.
He went home.
He ran when we were trying to demo.
You have to put it wrap it around like that.
We need to wrap around both white legs. Oh, you're here. Can we challenge you with this?
To go like this.
Yeah, we might have to get Sarah in here.
And then you close it.
Here, you come on in, Steve. Yeah, Joni and Steve are having a contest. And I'll just keep showing things while they're demoing. Okay. Okay, so I'll scoot over this way because we got to get Steve in here. Okay. So I'm good. There's the 3 of us, and they're going to be working while I show things. Yeah. Oh, now the next one, I didn't put it on special, but it's something
that's fine.
I cannot live without this. The Gypsy Gripper. And
Okay.
that
Yeah,
is,
and then-
it's gone.
and you-
The
and you
gypsy
have to-
gripper, Steve, hand that over to me. Okay, I cannot live without
So you
this.
have to run
And even,
from
you
making
know,
you go
the
like
employees, when they're out
that. Yeah,
cutting,
we're doing good.
does it take 2 people? You have to do that?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
all
Steve's
right,
faster.
okay,
Yes.
All right.
This is
Okay,
something you
all
could
right,
do as a
I'll hold it.
family
That's
over
okay.
here. Yeah, your whole family could be making,
At the next gathering.
at the
Yeah,
next gathering,
gathering.
everybody make pom-poms for
Yeah.
bunny tails.
There
Oh,
we
look
go.
how
That's-
fast.
that's good. He's doing good.
doing it. All right.
Okay. And then
Yes.
it says, okay.
Yes. Jean says her mom used to make them using cardboard.
That's the way
Yeah.
I did it.
Gypsy gripper is
Mhm.
great, and it is. I can't live without it. It keeps your hands away from your rotary
Mhm.
cutter, you know, and,
then it says
we
you
cut so
it,
much
you
here.
close
You
it
know,
up,
it's just
you
a
cut it.
blink of an eye and you cut your finger.
Yeah,
And so
okay.
this is just a
Okay, now,
safety
then
thing.
I think
It
we
makes your
go
ruler easier to
like
cut up
that,
and
but
put,
if they
pick
want-
up and put down.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
all right. Now,
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna.
I didn't show this one. The next one is the small gypsy gripper, and it's called the Amazing Little. I'm going to open one of these. I'm going to steal their scissors here. Okay. Okay. You guys got to scoot towards me a little because I
Okay.
want everybody to see what you're doing.
We're doing
Yes.
pretty good now.
Yes. Yes.
Things are starting to fall into place.
Okay. Okay. We're going to
Okay.
see. Okay. So
Okay.
this one.
Then you
So
cut-
let's say you have this kind of ruler. So you put it down and you bring this up, and now it's easier to pick up your little rulers.
And
So
then I
this
got the
is
scissors
called
again.
the Amazing Little Gripper. Because you know, some of these rulers are hard to pick up. So they're really, both of these are must-have items. So I'm mixing in bargain items with must-have items. Now my next bargain
Okay, so
item
now- Okay,
is,
so
I'll go
that-
get it
and then
over
we're gonna-
here. Okay, get a
Yeah,
couple
now
more
close it up,
things.
and you
You're gonna take.
scissors and
Okay,
cut it.
we're gonna snip it. Okay.
Okay.
Come
I'll
on,
actually cut. I'll
Steve.
actually cut.
They're cheering you on.
Yeah.
You two.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So the next item is this phone mount. And this is really cool. We were selling them. I was using mine all the time. And then somebody said, it doesn't work. It flips. But then, and we didn't realize, she didn't read the directions. So I want to show the directions. So I got to get this open just so I can show you. But you can mount this on the side of your computer. But really, we mounted it on the side of our Solaris at the time. And it holds your phone. So you all can
You take
watch
a
us.
string and-
While-
yeah, okay, maybe I snip on this.
Okay, what's going on here? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Now watch this.
okay,
Look at-
okay, okay. You guys demo. I'll step away.
Okay.
I saw a question how to clean something. Like, it's basic. Just don't a little bit of Dawn dish detergent and just a little sudsy water if you want to clean the undersides of that.
Oh,
I think just a
okay.
little Dawn on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
rubber part.
Okay.
You
Dawn
said
dish
someone said
detergent cleans
cleans
everything.
everything, right,
Yes,
Johnny?
you use it for
Just go to
everything.
Dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah, yeah.
I know they
Yeah.
use it to keep like
Everything.
birds away and
Yeah, yeah.
I-
Clean.
and
Ducks clean.
Okay,
ducks
so we're
clean
gonna put that in there.
and some kind
and
of
then
bugs stay
you're
away
gonna
when
tie
there's
it.
dawn.
You're gonna
Okay.
tie it to, with a double knot.
Okay.
Oh, and then it says to open one arch at a time and remove the pom-pom maker.
It's getting exciting
So
now. We're gonna start
Yeah.
opening arches.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
They said a
Okay.
double knot.
Use a double
Okay.
knot. Yeah, and I think I'd
Okay.
let the string hang so that you could hang it, you could
Okay.
tie
Yeah,
it to
Good.
something.
Good-
Okay.
Good tip,
There
Now,
Jenny.
now we need to open it up. So let's see,
Make
that was
Steve
right
open it
here.
up.
Okay,
There.
open it up, and
Yeah.
we're gonna take this out.
Hope we gotta open the other ones too.
Good.
Okay,
Oh,
These guys here.
okay, okay, there, look
And
at that.
then this comes out, I believe.
Wow.
There,
Oh,
look
There.
at that pom-pom. Look.
And
we'll
you could give
fluff
it,
up.
you could give it a little haircut to
Yeah.
even it up.
You know,
but
I think
yeah.
it's great. It doesn't need any.
Yeah, it's a
even
bunny
up.
tail.
It's a
Because you're
bunny
gonna
tail.
sew that to the back.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Mhm.
You will have 4 different sizes for your
Right,
bunny tail.
okay.
So it's
That
going to be
is
wonderful.
great.
Oh,
That's
I'm
am-
talking about this phone mount. Let me get this
Yeah.
on because this
Mhm.
is great. And okay, So it's just
is it a magnet? Yes,
yes.
Isn't it? Isn't that the name of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But this, okay, peels off and it's sticky. You will put this on the back of your phone. So I'm going to show the picture here. So you put that on the back of your phone.
Okay.
All right. And let it dry for 24 hours before you use it. If you start using it right away, it's going to slide because it won't be dry. So you got to put this on the back of your phone and let it dry for 24 hours. And then this goes on your machine. Okay. And then this will stick out. So kind of like this on your machine. You're going to peel this off. And this is another one. You put it on and you let it dry for 24 hours. And then it's easy to get off your phone and your, but if you don't let it dry, it's when you put your phone on, it's just everything's going to slide. So it holds your phone. You can hold your phone to your laptop. But imagine on, we have that part that sticks out on our Solaris and Luminaire and the new Radiance and Avenir, and you can mount your phone right there and watch us while you sew.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Multitasking. So, but I do, somebody bought some for all their friends and everything. They said, it doesn't work. And we went, what? It doesn't work? And then I realized, oh no, she had to leave it. Wait, really, they don't even say 24 hours. They just say 8 hours.
Yeah.
But if you try to use it right away, so this makes it magnetic. So remember, this is on the back of your machine, back of your phone, and see it's magnetic right there. Whenever you want your phone off, you just, pull it off. And then this folds up, so it folds up to the back so you can't see it. So here's the picture of it again with a laptop. So if you want to watch videos while you're typing something, it's great to put on. So it's a really neat gadget. I used mine all the time. Okay. And I found them. So I was going through the shipping department and I found some things that we hadn't shown for a while. And so I thought, okay, I'm gonna, and some of the things I've put on bargain. That is definitely bargain. The phone mount. The next item.
I like these scissors.
I know.
And that nice case.
Yep. So it's got this nice felt case. And it's hard to tell, but it's got like a phoenix here. So, but it's really nice and sharp. And so it's really, these are the 6-inch scissors. They're really pretty easy to hold in your hand because the openings for your fingers are so big. So it doesn't dig in, because the opening is so big. So it's just really nice. Steve and I found those at Quilt Market, and we absolutely love them. They're really nice and sharp.
Yes.
Now, my next gadget is the quick ripper. So, Joni, I'm going to slide these over here, and I'll get my rulers out of the way, and I'm just going to slide my quick ripper. So this is something that we have sold for years. Okay, so it is a shaver. It comes with a battery. Okay, and so we put the battery in, and you just go like that. But it is gauged so it only catches thread. Okay, so what we did is we sewed 2 pieces of fabric together, and then I'll just take my quick ripper. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. My hand won't be in the way. But I pinned it down. You kind of need to, look at this. Look at how quick. Yeah.
Really fast.
Yeah, so like before we were trying to do it without pinning it down, and it's like you needed another person or a third hand. But look at how fast this comes apart. So for ripping your seams out, we also use it for embroidery designs. So if we want to take, Tommy has a big embroidery, a big satin stitch that he has to rip out. And I should have had him, I should have had his sample here and we could have been working on it tonight. But it's called the Quick Ripper. Okay, so it's wonderful. Even people, yeah, that's right. 10% back tonight.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
So, all right. And they said autocorrect keeps changing. I don't know what that means. So
Everyone's autocorrect.
everyone's
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
everyone's
Yes.
autocorrect.
Yeah.
We wish
Yeah.
would go away, especially when you're trying to spell somebody's name.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Now I'm going to leave this here because I want to show them how we're going to get rid of all these little threads
Okay, good.
later.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Now we have
Oh, but
the
look what's
Panasonic, the
next.
Panasonic
Yeah, but I
iron.
didn't heat it up. I don't have it on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have them where right over here. So we've got
Yeah, here,
the
I'll grab
red
one.
and the gold.
Okay, so this
We
is the
kind of
red,
we went for the gold because our baby lock machines
but
have gold,
Mhm.
but the red goes really nice in a Bernina sewing
I
room,
went
right?
with the red.
You want the
I
red?
went the red.
Yeah, I
Red.
know.
You went with the
I
red.
went
Oh,
with the red.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it comes in the gold and the red. So this is our favorite iron now. I mean, we do sell the other ones, but the other ones, the heat only it turns off after 8 minutes.
yeah, this
That
is
isn't
nice.
long
Yeah,
enough.
this is
This
two-
stays on 2 hours.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
Much better because like you're in a hurry and you don't want to be waiting for the iron to heat up like I am here.
I like the same point.
Yes, the
On the tail.
points.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's points on both ends. And so you could flip it around to really get that point. And the point, it goes really sharp. Let me see if I can tilt it back this way. So
Yeah.
it goes really sharp. And they said the quilters really like that for ironing their seams open. We use them all day, every day, don't we?
Yes,
I mean,
every day.
they are
Mhm.
on in our store all day, every day. And we don't run into any trouble with them,
No,
right?
and you know our
It's been
customers.
the most reliable iron we've ever had.
Yeah, our customers who come in to see the iron before they buy it, I always say just hold it,
Yeah.
and they go, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's,
it.
it's
Yes,
not
it's
too, yeah.
it's not too
And
heavy.
what I really like,
We put our irons through a battery.
we do.
We're like
8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. Yeah. So
Yeah.
here's the tank. Look at, I have no water.
Yeah.
So all you do is open it up.
Here, you want
And I
some
wanted to
water?
show you, but see, it's still heating up.
Mhm.
So it's hot already. Okay,
Here, I have
so
water. Do you have water?
oh yeah, I do. I have a bottle
Okay.
of water right here. So while it's staying hot, you're gonna pull your tank off and put the water in. And there is like a maximum level, but I'll just go that far. And we'll snap it closed, put it on, click it in place. Let's give it.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I have it on. Do I have it on no steam? Do I have it on dry? No.
Okay.
Uh,
No, you're over here.
Was I pressing the wrong one? Maybe I
think,
don't have that on right. Watch always when we're on the show. We never run into trouble. Yeah,
just
because it
maybe
gives
needs to-
lots of steam.
Yeah.
Steve, you come figure
Yeah.
this out.
I think-
Joni and I will move on.
Just let it heat up for a second.
Yeah, we'll let it heat. Oh, yeah.
I don't think we gave it
Sure they-
enough time to heat it. The
Okay.
red one. Okay, so this one is the red one. So it has. There it goes. You can see what
Yeah.
it looks like. So,
Just a red trim.
the red trim around the outside.
Yeah.
Okay, that would look nice with the Bernina
Yes.
sewing room.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
All
And
right.
then,
We have-
yeah, they're looking for something. Okay, wool pressing mat. And this is the size. This
Okay.
is I mean this is the most popular size right here of the wool pressing mat. So this is 17 by 24. You know, it's just
I like this because you can still put your iron. You know, have
Yeah.
a place to set your iron down.
mhm.
Although here you
Yeah.
were trying to heat it.
I
Oh, there.
know.
It's.
Oh, did you hear steam?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
am
can
hearing
hear it.
steam now. We'll just it was empty for a while. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's starting to steam. Watch it all of a sudden really start steaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All right. Now, the next ones are the hot hammers. Did I
Okay.
put them
Yes.
over there?
Yeah, we had the. I saw them. Yeah, here we go. I like these. These are really great.
Yeah, but
which one's
it
first?
was-
Let's see.
this one.
Okay.
And the reason why I wanted to show this one is, you know, when we're doing our wraparound binding, like we want it to be a uniform width.
Yeah.
So this
Because I
little
just
one,
kind of eyeball it.
yeah, me
so
too.
Now this would make
Right.
it
See how they
perfect.
tuck the hot iron?
Mhm.
It's called the hot hammer. The hot hammer, they tucked it in, and then we could double check that we had
Right.
it the uniform width. So when I saw that demonstration, I thought, oh, now the hot hammer also it gets like it will hold your fabric at a higher temperature, and so things iron better on these hot hemmers. So like let's say the first one is the hot hemmer, and then there's the hot ruler, large, measure, mark, fold, press, deep hems, long hems, home decor, mitered corners. See, that's where heat resistant, pressed directly on the ruler, thin and accurate ruler, can be used with dry or steam iron. Unique non-slip surface holds the fabric in place for precise results.
So no pins or no marking pens.
Okay. So these are really nice to have. Oh, Joni, I think you're coming on.
Okay.
I put Joni on the spot every time. Because I said, I feel like people are a little bit afraid of the 60-degree runners, and they're so pretty, and they're not hard at all,
they're not.
right? Yeah.
They're fun. They're really, really quick to cut.
Oh, that's the thing. Maddie's going through with someone. Okay, so we give 10% back. Okay, but if you use your store credits to buy something else, you won't get credit on top of that. If you use a gift card that you already got 10% back on, they won't give you another 10%. You know, so you got that. If you use your store credit towards a purchase, you will not get another 10% off. You'll only get that, you know, but you know, you're using store credit, you know, you're free money. So yeah, so just keep that in mind, that because we get those questions every single solitary week. Am I explaining it right?
And the system keeps track of it.
Yeah, the system, we've never found a mistake.
The system automatically keeps track of it.
Right, the system automatically keeps track of everything. So
Can I say something really quick? Okay, so some people have been commenting about not being able to comment on their iPads on the app.
Yeah.
That is not an us problem. That's a Comment Sold problem.
Okay.
We're not able to do anything about it ourselves, but
Right.
I'm sure Comment Sold has gotten feedback.
Lots
from
of,
people.
yeah.
So I'm sure they're going to do something about it, but I think it's just because the app downloaded an update and now they can
Okay, so they're probably going to have to update it.
They're always very progressive. They fix things.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do.
they do.
They have been wonderful. The Comment Sold company has been amazing. We couldn't have done all of this without them.
Right.
Mm-mm. So, and they responsive. We call them, no matter where Sophia is, she calls us right then and there, doesn't she?
Are you
Yeah.
cutting that, Joni?
Joni's going to cut.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna cut.
So,
Okay.
I'm going to
All
slide
right,
this
so
over.
This is called Dreaming of Blue. And
Well, let's show the
finish
table
that.
runner
Yeah,
first.
okay, so we're going to bring that over. This is the 60-degree table runner, and I made one this morning, and I'm going to show you how I cut it. So in your kit that you'll get a piece of border fabric that is like 22.5 inches wide by 1.75 yards. And then you'll also get the lining fabric, which is 2 yards by the cut on the fold. Okay, so this is the way I did it this morning, and I thought isn't that
No,
nice?
not this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. So you'll be able to make a 60-degree table runner, and then also the table topper. Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I need to find 2 repeats that I like. I decided I'm going to leave out this stripe. Okay, this time.
It makes it easier
It
if you
does
leave
make
it
it
up.
easier,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
So-
if you want it in there,
You
but
can do
if
it.
you, yeah. So this time she isn't going to, yeah.
So you will have a stripe right here, okay, but there won't be one in the center. And then you'll notice that this is totally opposite of the table runner. So
Mhm.
do you see how the stripe
And
is
she's
up
going to
high?
cut it
And I'm going to show you.
while I'm showing products. She's going to be cutting it. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing 2 jobs.
Okay.
Okay.
So what
So
I'm
this one, the Dreaming in Blue, 60-degree, you will end up with a table runner and a table
gonna
topper.
yes.
And this is
okay.
really cool because it is opposite. You see, this is
Yeah.
mostly white, and this one
This one is
has a more blue in it.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is take this ruler, and so I'm just going to look for the 2 repeats that I like. And what I'll do is I want to use this large flower print and then this smaller blue flower print. Okay, I don't want I want this stripe. I don't want these stripes. So when I cut this, I have to allow for my seam allowance. So I'm just going to cut like 1/4 of an inch just over this blue. Okay, and then 1/4 of an inch over onto this one. Okay, so you'll see that.
Okay, so Margaret is saying, I always get confused on cutting the fabric so that I get the right border and inner designs. So that's, so how you usually put the smaller part of it
below.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I put the larger one on, when I make the table runner, I'll cut, when I lay it out, I'll put this, I could turn it around so maybe might make more sense.
Yeah.
So we'll go like this. So I put the
So
larger flower. Okay. Let's see. You see how this is going to be in the center, the larger one. And
because if you put the larger, if you go opposite, when you go to do your table topper, it's not going to look good. It's going to have the big flower all cut apart in the center.
Yeah. So this gets broken up pretty, it's pretty tight right in here. So if I were to if this were in the center, you wouldn't really see the flowers.
Yeah. So,
okay. So I picked, So what I'm going to do is take my ruler and so I'm going to be using this blue and I'm just going to like cut into this blue stripe just a
little bit like something you would want to leave in the seam allowance. Right?
Yeah, like I'm just going to kind of line up my 1/4 inch along that and then cut.
And then let's wait a second, because where is your triangle ruler? Right here.
Right here.
Okay, so you are going so you're going to go this way.
Yeah,
so you're going to go
it's going to be about like this. So I'm going to go put this one
about
like
right there. Okay.
And it's going to be about 8 3/4.
Okay, but everyone is different depending on the width.
Right. Yeah, most of the time I use around 8 3/4, 9 1/2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different ones.
Yeah, depending on how wide your borders are. Like this, we have another one, and that border was very wide.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just going to.
But you're first cutting your 2 strips.
Yeah.
And you said you were going to go like 1/8 of an inch above the white there.
Yeah.
Because that's going to end up in the seam allowance.
Right,
So
yeah.
she's trying to get the stripe as big as she can. And to do it the way she wants, it's looking like 8 3/4 is about the biggest that she can get.
Okay, so I'm just going to cut this. All right, and then I'll just move it down.
Hopefully
along.
that did cut. Oh, I'll fix it where it didn't.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe there's another one I should have.
Yeah, another rotary cutter.
Yeah, let's see
Yeah,
if there's
it's got a
one.
flat tire.
Yeah, it's got.
Yeah, I'll go. We'll try that
Yeah,
one.
we'll try this.
Oh, there's 3 of them in here. There's got to be a
There's
good
got to be
one.
one.
We should have sewed blades again.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So then I'm going to go like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody wants palette 11. You can search for palette 11. You will get the 10% off tonight. So,
Let's see. Oh, that one's not.
flat tire too. We got another
Yeah.
flat tire.
Wait, why don't we change the blade?
Oh, here's another one. You try this one. I'll change
Okay.
the blade on one.
All right.
I gotta find the blades. Oops, that one's open. Okay. Here. Is that what sharp, do you think? We don't know.
We don't know.
We
got,
don't
okay.
know.
All right. And then this.
These are our
side.
titanium blades. We love them. They're
Mhm.
gold. They stay sharp longer than any other blades we've tried.
Mhm.
Just put it
Okay.
way over here.
All right. Then
now.
I'm going to need to kind of move this down. Okay.
And I'll get out of your
Yeah, I
way.
just needed another 10 inches or so down here. Okay, so I have.
Don't you always get scared getting the blades out? But you
This-
just have
this
to be
one
really
seems to be
careful.
this one seems to be good. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I'm going to turn it so that
Now this one I just changed, so you should be okay. But I do have it shut.
Okay.
Okay, unless yours is working.
I think mine's working.
Okay.
So, all right. So then I'm just going to
Same thing.
Same thing.
She
I'm
left
just,
like 1/8 of an inch on this end,
Mhm.
and she's going about 1/8 of an inch into the navy there.
Okay.
Just in her effort to make this as wide as she possibly can.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Brenda wants to attend the spring event. We'll have to put that in the bubble. It's filling. It is filling.
Mhm.
It's going to be really nice. So,
Okay. And then when I use the 60-degree ruler, it's really fun because you can. It's like cutting out puzzle pieces and then putting them back together.
that sounds like a sharp blade,
Yeah,
doesn't
does.
it?
Mm-hmm. And then we'll do that side. Okay, so I have this one cut, and this is excess. I'm just going to put that there.
Yeah.
Okay, and I still have one more cut to do on this one. So right here. So I have, let's see, did I do this
Because you want it to
wrong?
match. Let's lay this one
Yeah,
out so you'd
yeah.
have something to refer
So
to.
I need to cut this. I should have cut on this blue stripe. So we're going to cut that one off. Okay, we'll just put this
Oh, you
over.
cut on the wrong blue stripe.
Well,
Oh,
I
no,
think-
no,
no,
it
I
just was
didn't.
left it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't really cut in the wrong one,
Yeah,
but
so this
it's
is a-
just that I didn't need this.
She
I'm
wants-
cutting off the part I'm not going
She
to
wants
need.
the exact same stripe that she cut here
Mm-hmm.
to be cut here.
Okay. And let's see.
And then there's only 5 seams. So,
Right.
and very easy.
Let's do this one.
Uh-oh. Maybe there, sometimes you have a groove in your board.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that does that.
All right.
So-
So we're going to go
So
ahead.
Sherry says they're coming in from Georgia for a visit, but it will be after the spring event.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys can come visit anytime. We would love it. So
Okay.
we'll give you a tour. So, they said they would save that piece that you cut off.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know
Okay.
what? This piece would be perfect. No, it wouldn't. I was going to say to decorate a towel, but it's cut halfway
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
But you never know what you could create.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that is a possibility.
Yeah.
You're going to cut something off that.
Okay, and she has
Okay.
one more cut to make.
One more. And then we're going to, so I'll do that. And I'm just going to cut
Yeah.
into that blue stripe about 1/8 of an inch.
And I can show the next item while she's doing, because she's going to make the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Spring event.
Hmm?
Let's talk about the spring event.
Oh yeah, the spring event. So let's see. So the spring event is at the Crown Plaza Hotel. That's where we had our fall event, and it was absolutely wonderful. The food was good. What we liked about it is people could stay right in the hotel and come right downstairs, and that just makes it really convenient and really nice. So this is what you're going to make in Kathy and Mary Lou's class.
Mhm.
This home sweet home rope bowl. They're going to teach you all their tips and tricks on making the rope bowl. We are going to be decorating a blue jean jacket. Tommy,
I think that's going to be really fun.
yeah, Tommy and John have things in the works for decorating a blue jean jacket. What other projects do we have? Oh, I'm going to do IQ Designer,
Mhm.
and it's going to be a flag. So we're going to be using Lori Holt's new fabric. It is called Americana. Yeah, so we're going to have, for everybody attending, we're ordering in tons of blue
different
jean
kinds.
jackets,
Mhm.
right? All different sizes. We're going to make sure we have enough. And even at that, somebody said for us to have denim. They call it a shacket, but something like a shirt that you could wear as a jacket too. So we're
grab
gonna have those there
pins
too.
Over there.
So okay, here I'll grab
Yeah,
them for you.
okay. So I'm just going to take a few pins and just make sure my stripe matches up. So I'm just going
Okay.
to take a pin and kind of put it through and make sure it goes through the same middle, I have a blue stripe right here, and I'm going to put my pin in the center and make sure that it goes through the same on the other side. It
Because this one, it kind of waves a
Yeah,
little,
this-
so it won't
these-
matter if you're
no,
straight, huh?
no, you just get a, just kind of peek under there. It might not look perfect because these stripes are not straight. Right on the outside they are, but on the inside they look like maybe they were,
okay.
painted
So I guess
on.
you could pin the outside ones.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so our spring event is May 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, right? And then there's a day off, right?
Mhm.
And then no day off. 6 days
No.
in a row. Yeah, I can't see the.
Tuesday,
There's
Wednesday,
the
Thursday,
spring
Friday,
event.
Saturday,
Maybe
Sunday.
scroll up a little, Kate. There, now I can see it. Okay, so May 20th, 21st. Oh, there's only one spot left there. The 22nd, 23rd, and then the 24th, 25th. That's a Friday and a Saturday, right? Or is it Saturday, Sunday?
I think it's a Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday,
Mhm.
Sunday.
It was-
Yes,
it was-
it's Memorial Day weekend,
It is.
Mhm.
And the
so
dates-
they'll have Monday off.
the dates were what was available.
Right,
to us
right.
as
I
well.
am
Mhm.
shocked.
They weren't-
We never get
These
Saturdays.
weren't our first pick of dates, if anyone was wondering, but it was just what was available at the place that we had.
Yeah.
Things like that around
Okay.
wedding season
Mhm.
and stuff. So,
And that's it.
yeah.
Usually we can't get a Saturday ever
Oh,
because of weddings all spring and
Yeah,
summer.
I wondered why.
I
'cause
know,
You
I'm
would
surprised.
thought on Memorial Day weekend, you'd think they
Prime
have
for a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So nope, we get it. We get it.
Okay.
And we are going to bring you back to the store on the first night, and you're going to tour the store. You're going to get to look in bins, and
Mhm.
you're going to get to see where all the action happens here. And we did that.
It'd be like a private shopping experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
private shopping. Yes. So and snacks. And
Snacks, yeah.
last time we even had wine.
We did.
Yeah,
We did?
That was
Mhm.
nice.
It was
needed
nice.
it.
Snack around every corner.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
There is. So we'd love you to join us. Yeah, so it looks like the weekday ones are full. There's only
Mhm.
one spot left, but there's room in the Saturday, Sunday. So for the girls that are still working, we had to do it for them.
Had to.
We had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're hoping for rain that weekend because then people won't go, oh, darn, why am I sewing? It's sunshine out. So I'm hoping for rain. Yes.
Okay.
So
So you want to be inside.
you want to be inside with us. Yes. Shop till you drop. Yes. So yeah, we'd love it. But we'll also, tune in during, make everybody come see what we have on display and what we're doing while it's going on. So we'll have a lot of fun. But we are planning on having another one in the fall, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So he's still picking.
Okay.
Johnny's ready.
Oh, Joni's ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
stand back.
Okay. So the first
Don't
thing.
forget your checkbook, Louise says. I like that attitude.
Yeah. Okay. So I have my ruler and I have my strips. Now the first thing I'll do is I'll make sure that my ends are kind of together. This one doesn't look too bad, but I'm just going to take a little smidge off just to make sure that this end is. I have a nice clean cut on through both layers. So I'm going to go like that.
Oh, I can
And
tell that blade is sharp.
yeah, this
You can
is
hear
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
and
we're gonna go down to this one, and this one you
Mhm.
see this. See, this one was a little bit off,
Mhm.
so that's why
You're gonna
I
have to-
do that. So I'm just going to go like that and cut that in.
And double check because part of that was pretty wide. So
Yeah,
flip that
yeah,
over.
I got two pieces. But let's see.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
These are right sides together, right?
Yes, right
yes.
sides
Yeah,
together.
and I put the large flower on top, it's, away from me. And that way I love the way that it turns out. Okay, so my first cut is going to be down here.
Oh, Fran's getting the event for her retirement gift.
Oh,
I saw
that's
you
nice.
on Facebook, Fran, that you're retiring.
Mhm.
Fran helped Ruth Ann find new doctors. So
Oh, that's
we
nice.
really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Mhm. Okay, so I have my 60-degree ruler, and I'm going to put, there's like a little 1/4-inch end right here, and that's going to lay right on top of my.
But
Let's
meanwhile,
Yeah.
our cutting mat is warped.
Yeah.
Isn't
Okay.
it? Yes.
So you
We
right
must
here,
have put a hot iron.
iron on it. That's okay. I
Mm-hmm.
can move it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit a pin on this really nice new blade. So, so
yeah.
I'm going to put this I'm going to line that up with the edge. Okay, now over here, I have to leave 1/4 of an inch because this little piece is going to get sewn together on on this edge. So we're going to put the edge right here and just make sure I've got 1/4 inch. And then there's lines on the ruler, and you just line up this cut edge right here. So this one's about 8.5.
Okay.
My first cut is going to go right here.
Now the ruler that we have, we don't sell. There's another. This one is a 12-inch, and they also make an 8.5. But the 8.5 ruler limits you, and so we only sell the 12-inch. So you could do any size.
Okay, so I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to make different piles. This pile is going to be for the table topper. Okay, and here's a little hint. It looks like it's cut upside down. Okay. Do you see how this is? See, there's my point, and it looks like it's. So now I'm going to just leave my ruler exactly where it is, and then make this cut. Okay, and this one is going to be for the table runner. So I'm going to put that over here.
So this one has the white at the top. This one is going to be white at the bottom. So that's any white at the bottom piece will go in that pile.
Okay, now I'm going to turn my ruler upside down, remove this pin. There again, I'm going to put this, the tip of the ruler on this cut edge and line it up right here.
You don't have to worry about 1/4 inch anywhere anymore, just on that first cut.
Okay, and then we'll take this and we'll cut this one. All right, now this one is for the table topper.
Right, it's white on the bottom. White at the wide, let's say.
So it's a little tip. If it looks like it's upside down, it goes on the topper. And there's, now I'm going to switch down to this end and do exactly the same thing. I'm going to line up the tip of my ruler with this edge, make sure I have 1/4 of an inch over here, and make sure it's nice and straight, about 8.5 inches. And then I'll make my first cut. Okay. Okay, and this one's going to be for the table topper. There. Huh? I think
Maybe
there's
there's
a little,
you had trouble on that end before. There must be a
did
groove.
I pick up the wrong one?
Oh,
so
maybe.
There's 2 here.
Yeah,
I think I
maybe.
picked up the wrong one. Okay, so this goes for the table topper. Then we're going to leave it right exactly where it is, and I think I'm going to try this one. All right, and then hold your in place. If it shifts, like here, I'm going to put it back in
It's
place.
a creative grids ruler, so it slides when you're not putting any pressure on it. But if you put pressure on
I
it,
picked up the wrong one.
it won't slide. Okay.
Okay, now this one is for the table runner.
Yeah, so see how white at the top, blue at the bottom. These are all blue at the top, white at the bottom.
Okay, then I'm going to turn it upside down and put the tip of right on the edge. Make sure that it lines up on this side. And it's about 8.5 inches, and then I'll just...
You're in an odd position there.
Yeah, so we're just going to go like that. There we go.
There. That's the sharp blade.
Okay, so that was the sharp one.
Any more cuts?
No.
Okay.
That was it. So now what we'll do is I'm going to put this one in the drawer, because that's a good one. Okay, so first thing we'll have our table runner, like that. Okay, and then we're going to go to this pile, because this is the table runner, and we're going to put this piece down at these 2 pieces at this end. I'm sticking together.
I get these.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to put this one, and do you see we're going to match up the stripes, and this one will go right here, and that one, and okay.
in here.
Mhm.
But show them, so then you're going
Okay.
to take it and show them.
Yeah, so we're going to put these right sides together, just kind of fold it back over and put your edges together, and then also going to match up that stripe. And these are the, there we go.
So matching your stripes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then, okay, let's just stick another pin in, and this pin.
And you'll do that for all the pieces.
Yeah, all 4. And right there, like that. See, it's fun.
Yeah, it is, and it's easy, and it
yeah.
turns out
And
beautiful,
everybody
right?
loves them. Yeah,
Mhm.
and they look so nice. Let's see. Here, I'll just,
And we don't really have to pin everything because
No.
we're not going to sew it,
okay.
but you get the idea,
Yeah,
right?
Okay, so these.
So the first seams that you do are going to be this one and this one,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Okay, then you're going to flip those and
Flip them.
iron them.
Yeah,
So-
and I usually press one side towards the center and one side towards the edge, so that the seams will nest together when you go to pin them.
Okay, so same
Okay.
thing on this end. She's going to sew that seam
Mm-hmm.
and this seam.
Right.
Okay, and then she's going to match those up. So imagine they're going to be sewn together.
Mhm.
She's going to match those up and do the
The
center
long straight.
seam.
And that's
Uh-huh.
the table topper.
Mm-hmm. Then
And the-
fuse the heavyweight fusible
Fusible
fleece. Oh, they're going to need that. I hope I put that in the lineup. But now, okay, show them this one.
Okay, so this one first, I take those 2 small ones, and you're going to, on that seam that's straight, you're going to sew that together 1/4 inch, and I'm going to put that one like right here in the middle, like that. And then I will do this one, same thing on the other side. Okay, like that. Okay, and then we'll take this one. And so I sew the sides together, and then I sew right down this center.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
so I-
she'll sew all these pieces together, make another one of those, and then do the seam right down the center.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen so many people make these and they throw these away.
Yeah, don't throw them
no.
away.
Yeah, you got to have a
Okay.
table topper to go with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. So sew this the sides on, and then right down the center.
Mhm.
And when I first started doing these, we give you a little instruction paper, and it will give
Videos.
a link to both one of ours and someone else's. And what I did is I took my phone and put it right on the table, and then when I wanted to make a cut, I would pause it, and then do it, and then start it again, and then
Yeah.
So
And
you
Sharon says, great, no Y seams, right?
just right.
All right, somebody's
So
a
this
winner.
one-
We got a winner?
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Okay.
Sue Rivero.
Very
Yeah.
okay.
You're the lucky winner of $25 tonight.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
right there. She's right
These
there.
would be beautiful
Yes,
Easter
yes.
gifts. They
So,
would. These,
wonderful.
mhm.
Okay, so the
Okay.
next item
So
is the well, we didn't do the other table runner, but we do want them to see the heavyweight fusible fleece. So
okay.
yeah, so you'll need we sell it in 2-yard pieces. It's the heavyweight. It is much better than the regular weight fusible fleece. So you need that. You need the heavyweight fusible fleece, and you'll fuse the topper to it.
Right.
So the topper, so don't worry about the backing. The topper gets fused to the fusible fleece, and then you will have fabric to go right sides together, leave an opening. So we don't bind these. We're doing it as an easy project. I'm gonna set this one aside because I'd like.
Yeah, she
I
wants to
love
take
blue.
This. Yeah, she wants
Yeah.
to take this one.
Carol, that
Oh.
is, I think she's probably on tonight. She loves blue, so she and I will fight over this one. So Okay.
All right.
Now the next one is April's Garden.
April's
So-
Garden. Okay.
And you have the kit, right, Joni?
Yes, I do.
So here, look at how nice and wide. So on this one,
and this,
it's narrower just
Oh,
because of the
yeah,
way
got
the
it.
stripes
Okay.
were. Look at how much wider
Yes,
this one ends
yeah,
up.
okay, so this
Oh,
is
and then you
wider.
you seal it shut with the
Yeah.
steam seam too. Yes.
Yeah.
You
sometimes
could
we-
hand stitch it. but-
Yeah, we usually use steam machine too.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is a little wider, and this one.
Look at how cool the table topper looks.
It does.
With that in the
Mhm.
center, it really looks cool.
Mhm.
So
Requilt them? Not always.
no,
No.
mm-mm.
No.
You can, because this would be really pretty to do edge to edge all the way across it,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
So we should show that. Should I show edge to edge tomorrow? That would be easy for me to show tomorrow. I would love. I'm going to keep these. We're going to do
Okay.
edge to edge tomorrow. I
Okay,
love
good.
showing
Okay.
edge to edge.
So this
Oh,
is
I'm going to
the,
leave this
um,
here. So okay, this is very exciting. You got to tune in.
If,
Okay.
I love doing the edge to edge. So
if something goes to waitlist and it's an item that you really want, go ahead and waitlist authorize it. That way, if someone else takes it out of their cart, you'll automatically get it.
yeah.
So if something tonight you happen to get waitlisted, if we can get more, we'll definitely order more. But if you get waitlisted on something, waitlist authorize it, and I bet you'll get it. So
Yeah. If you only waitlist it, you're at a bottom row, a bottom bunch of people. If you waitlist authorize, you're higher up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
So, be what is it? Go with a seating on on
be
the
a
air.
winner.
Be a winner.
Be a winner.
Winner. Yeah.
Be a winner.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So that
Now,
was the
April's Garden.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the kit for the 60-degree table runner, and so you'll get the border fabric and the backing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a bunch of them. We've been showing these forever.
Ever.
So I think if they search for 60 degree,
Mhm.
they'll come up. So we may, after the show is over. Now, after the show is over, it takes them about an hour to upload the show again, because a lot of people like to watch it again, but you won't be able to watch it for about an hour. So, but you'll be able to watch it for a full year, even longer. Okay. So now we
have
also
Dream-
have a Dreaming in Blue.
Yeah, we have a Dreaming in Blue 60-degree. And this one's the octagon.
It's up in the
Oh,
middle now.
Okay.
Oh, I think we already did the Dreaming in Blues.
Okay. All right. So this
60
is
degree.
also an octagon, which is we love our
Very
octagons.
pretty. I know, we
Yeah.
do. They're so much
Okay.
fun to make.
Mhm.
I think we're going to make Joni make an octagon next week,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I think someone here likes blue.
I do. I like blue.
Yeah, we
There's-
like blue.
At one point in the store, I looked around. There was way too much blue. I thought, oh my gosh, I went too far with this blue. Everything's blue. So I'm trying to order other colors. So
Yeah.
Blue's a good
yes.
Well,
So
it is
Teresa says she has at least a dozen of these made.
good.
Teresa,
Yes.
I think every home should have at least a dozen.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Now,
Okay.
the next item I wanted to show was that dual seam fix,
Yeah,
seam
no,
ripper.
I don't think we showed the octagon for the April's garden.
We haven't yet.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I didn't know there was
is that
one.
coming up?
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
Okay,
that's
I'll
the
find the
one-
kit.
That's the one we got confused. I thought she wanted me to cut that one, but it's really pretty, so I wanted you to
Oh
see it.
yeah, it is.
It is
Here,
really pretty.
you show it. I'm going to
Okay.
get April's garden
Okay, so
up
we
here
don't have this
so
sewn
they can
together.
see
Like I
how
said, we
pretty
had
this
a-
is.
Okay, so yes, okay, so this will be the octagon for this one. It will have the center fabric is yellow, so it's gonna be very pretty. Then the first border is this green dot,
Oh, I like that.
yeah, and the second border is this blue and white. So, and then a backing. Okay, and then you'll also get your fusible fleece and your directions.
That's really, really, pretty with this.
That's a nice
That-
set.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay.
so what happens when you have to rip out?
Okay.
Right?
Oh yes.
There's
okay.
threads everywhere and you got to pull them out. Well, this is seam fix. Okay, it's dual tipped seam fix. So what you use this rubber part for is to get all those little threads out of there. And so it's rubber and it just kind of grabs those threads and you just pull them right out without having to pick out each one. you just kind of go like that, and they're all coming out. They're all here. So dual tip. So both ends have the rubber on it, and then there's one end with a really sharp small seam ripper, and it's really nice. It's really nice to hold in your hand. Okay, put the cap on that one, and then here is this one, and that is a bigger seam ripper.
So that's a nice seam ripper.
It is. So big on one end, small on the other, and then the two tips that pull out the threads for you. This took the country by storm the year that it came out, didn't it? Everybody had to have one. And I'm thinking, we have not shown it in a while, so it's time to show it again. So, okay, now the next item is that diagonal seam tape. And
okay, this is really great because you can put this on your machine, and then it will help you. You know, you have your markings on your stitch plate, but then this will extend it.
Yes. So if you have so it's the 1/4 inch. So the red part of the tape will go right down the center of your where your needle is. Okay, and then both these black lines are the 1/4 inch lines, and it's to guide. So if you have a machine that doesn't have the guide beam, or you know that sometimes the guide beam doesn't work because you've like really bumpy fabric. And so it's really nice to have this on the front of your machine, especially if you have a extension table, because then you can extend it, and it just helps you get the good 1/4 inch. Now it is 10-yard roll, so which I think is about a lifetime supply.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right, so that's
Good
a really nice thing.
It's
Good investment, Joni.
on, but it easily removes when you need it to.
Right.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
right,
Sherry
so-
has that. She
okay,
says
I
she
think-
loves using
I
it.
think this
Okay,
was-
oh, yeah, okay,
this
so
one,
this-
yeah, okay.
All right. Now, John's coming to show us his
Okay,
perfect
all
hole
right.
punch. And first, the pattern notcher. I have not seen this. Okay.
Alrighty, so hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing great tonight. So I have a new tool for us here today. You're definitely going to want to get one of these, especially if you're joining me and Genevieve on Fashion Fridays. So this is a pattern notcher, and what it does is it punches a little notch into your paper pattern. And so when you're transferring markings from your pattern to the fabric, it's really nice. So you could use your heat erasable friction pen and mark it, but rather than trying to like lift up and mark underneath it, if you just use one of these, and I'm just using on a
So you're
little
imagining that
printout.
you're doing it through the pattern and through the fabric.
Not through the fabric,
Not through the
just through the
Look
pattern.
at that little notch.
And so
Did you know these were out there, Joni?
No, I didn't know
me
those,
didn't-
yeah.
I didn't either. How did you find these? Have you been?
so-
He learned how to sew on YouTube.
Yep.
So was it on YouTube that
it was
you
on
found this?
YouTube. So these are one of the most common tools we use in pattern making.
Uh-huh.
So they come very handy. But so you could see I just marked those little dart lines that I would use. And then we also have our perfect punch, which these are perfect too. So we have our marking for our dart. And if we just use this on our pattern piece,
Okay. Oh, so not through the fabric.
not through the fabric,
Okay.
but
Okay.
we could now,
So it made holes, and then you can mark through the holes.
yep.
Okay.
So we could take our pen and let's say this was over top of our fabric or pattern piece to transfer our markings. We're just going to mark, and then we can kind of connect the dots for our
Yeah.
dart.
Wonderful.
So it's a really great tool to have. You're
Yeah.
definitely going to want to have this if you're going to be sewing any clothes and doing any little pattern adjustments.
So I made John bring in a bunch of clothing that he made, and just to show one time, and then I didn't let him take it home. So a lot of his garments are on display in our store. You're really going to want to come see them. You're not going to believe how accurate you are.
Thank you.
His straight stitch is beautiful. Yes. So so he's a really good person to learn from. So.
So make sure that you guys tune in on every other Friday with me and Genevieve. So I'm going to teach some of those skills.
Okay, so and that's so not tomorrow, but next Friday
Next
at
Friday.
noon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, wonderful. All right. Oh,
Okay.
what's next?
Let's
So
see. What is-
this is hot fix, but
Oh,
on a
yeah,
little
little
roll.
roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
This is new.
yeah, it is
mean,
new. We've never had this before. We love the hot fix. So it is a roll. So see, and
Yeah.
it is 10 yards Hot Fix, and you do it. It's a permanent bond, washable, no stitching required. If you need to fuse, like, the openings closed of something, or a hem up, a hem.
Yeah, hem.
Yeah, quickly put up a hem. And no stitching required. You can definitely stitch through it, but this is just another product brought to us by the Hot Fix Adhesive Company, which we love everything. We love the Featherweight Hot Fix. So, he had this new product he wanted to introduce, and I said, send it to me. And so I think we're the ones introducing it too.
Okay.
So, all right. So this is just another nice product from them. Okay, so permanent bond. So I gotta see. Let's open it up and just see, because it is not a web.
Okay.
Yeah, it
so-
is. No, you can't even tell it's there.
No, you can't. No.
So it's very, very lightweight. So if you would hem a pair of pants with another fusible, they would show,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I mean, your
yeah.
hem would be really stiff. This will not be stiff. It'll be really nice. So,
Okay.
okay. Now,
Next we have. Okay, we're gonna open this up.
yeah. Oh, here,
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
get that.
yeah.
Oh, you got one on.
I got one
Joni
on.
has one
you
on.
notice my pen, my beautiful sewing machine pen.
Yes. And
there it
Steve,
is.
where are you?
And it
Steve
real
has one
diamonds
on.
in it.
Yes.
And look how cute it was with this full thread on top.
I know. This is really cute.
Mm-hmm.
It has real
So
faux diamonds.
yes.
Steve has one on.
Mm-hmm. And I have one on.
You need an everyday pen.
Yes,
everyday
it is.
pen.
An
An,
everyday pen.
right.
Yeah,
Because other
okay.
ones were about holidays, Every other
yes.
pin we have
Mm-hmm.
When
is
you
a
put this on
holiday.
your jacket, you got to put it on your jacket. Something you're going to wear every day. So when
Yes.
you go to the grocery store or wherever you go around, people know you're a little sewer.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
it's a good one. Yep.
Yeah. So Steve, what he does, people say, "Where'd you get your pin?" And he gives it to them. Yes,
you
he
really?
does. He
Oh.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Uh-huh.
now you got to buy a sewing machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
obligated to buy a sewing
Mm,
machine from
that's
us.
nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Smart move. Yes. All
Okay,
right.
and then we have the little kitty charms.
Oh yeah, these
Yeah,
are
no,
so
these
cute.
are-
I don't think we have those open.
yeah, I had some of them.
Here, I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, let's see.
I think it's just sticky.
It's just
Yeah.
sticky. Here, we'll find
Yeah, Ella does it so perfect that we
You
can't
can
get it open.
This must be it right here. There we
Ella's
go.
very excited. I told her. Yeah. Oh, Kay wants your Bernina sweatshirt. Kay Gonzalez. She would
Oh,
like one of those.
Well, you might
Yeah.
get it to her.
So
I'll
we.
let you borrow it.
Yeah, you can borrow it, Kay.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are these little
Mhm.
with a lobster clasp on it. You can put it on a zipper. And
Yes.
there's little cats. There's one with it.
These
kind
were
of
so
pink and
popular.
they're-
We had to wait forever to get them back in.
in. Okay, those are really
Mhm.
cute.
Yeah.
But this cute one, this one looks like a happy little cat.
So it's a zipper puller
Mhm.
charm, to put on a purse for
Mhm.
all your cat ladies, crazy
Yeah.
cat ladies.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have a sister-in-law. My daughter Sarah. Sarah is a crazy cat lady.
Yeah, she
Yes,
has,
she's
I think,
waving
3
over
cats,
there.
I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She had to put one down last night, which made her very, very, very sad.
Oh, really?
So I said,
Aw.
do take a pack of these and hang them, and they're adorable, aren't they?
Mhm. Yeah.
So cute gift to give to someone who loves cats,
Mhm.
right? Okay, now.
Now we have the
Oh, well, oh yeah, the five half yards. So here, this is 5 half yards of fairy frost. We love fairy frost for doing here. I saw one of my placemats. I got to do 10 of these by Easter. So the center is done in fairy frost. So it'd be so cute on my table to have each placemat with a different
you're
color
gonna do it like
center.
this. Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
and
that's really
we
cute.
have we were using Tommy's Fancy Fills, and he had other bunnies and crosses and things for Easter. I did use the bozel. Look at the bozel,
Yeah.
and that makes it puff. Yeah,
Yeah, it
so
would be nice to do one, give them all different.
Yes, I
do
think all different would be
all
cute.
5
yeah,
colors.
and I want to fit more people at my dining room table, so I did it small. I'm
Okay.
gonna do another placemat that is bigger because some people said, "Oh, that's too small for a placemat," but I wanted it small because I have an oval table,
Yeah,
and you
it
can't
is.
really fit that many people. Only 6 people around my oval table, and I need to fit 10.
Yeah.
Right? Joni reminded me, right? 10,
Yes, yes.
10 adults.
10 adults.
And how
yeah.
many kids?
I
4 or
don't-
5, just 5, 6. Well, little Mary.
Yeah.
Mary, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yes. I have one and one done and one almost done. That's it, Sherry. So I got to get busy. So this is the 5 yards.
One done and one almost done.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's probably enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
If I don't get any more done, we'll use it as a hot pad.
Yeah,
Okay?
okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so
these are remnants.
Yes.
So
this-
everyone will be different. So every package will be different. And
It's a good idea to get more than one because we
Yeah.
make sure they're
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
packages for you.
and the thing is, they are remnants from us cutting kits.
They're
So they
current
are
kits.
current fabrics, and they're only $19.88. Ruth Ann packs these up for us. You actually get a little more than 5 yards. So it's like if something measures 20 inches, she calls it a half yard. Yeah, so you get a little more than 5 yards for only $19.88, and you will get the 10% put back into your account too. All right.
all right.
So yeah, they're fun. It's like a grab bag, isn't
It's
it?
fun.
And you
Okay.
get surprised.
All right, so we're gonna
So
run through some needles. The
Okay,
first
so-
the first lineup we have.
yeah,
is gonna
Teresa,
be-
we did this last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We did the bunny placemat. So last Friday at 3:00.
This is gonna
Okay.
be 15 packs of 9014s.
Yes.
Okay,
15
Yes.
packs.
These are my
15
favorite.
packs, Yes.
Yeah.
9014.
So we had it all arranged pretty on the little picture, but it is each one of these bags has 5 packs of needles, and each pack has 6 in it. So that's 30, 60, 90 needles for I can't
It's
know.
like the Costco run
48.
for needles.
48.88. Yeah, so really good deal.
It's like a Costco.
It's like
Yeah.
the Costco run for needles.
Yeah, Costco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you're
instead of
buying at
getting-
Costco. Yes, and they're the 90 embroidery. So when you're sewing through lots of layers, sewing through a zipper, this is what the needle that you want to use. Like when we're sewing, especially the candle wicking, when it goes down in that center. So many times you need a good strong needle, and the embroidery needle has a sharper point. It's coated with something that makes it slide in and out of the fabric easier. So it's my preferred needle for,
Yes.
for embroidery, for doing.
That's my preferred too.
If 15s, we have 5 packs now.
Oh,
So
okay.
would
So
you
if you
buy-
only want a 5-pack,
Okay.
okay. So this is 5 packages of the 1990-14 embroidery needles. I want to start there, and that is $19.95 for the pack. So how much were the 3 packs? 48. Okay, so that is $60 worth of needles
Yep.
for 48.
Mm-hmm.
So these are a good deal to begin with.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Do you use
So
9014 for all your embroidery work? We do.
we do.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah. Now, if I was just embroidering on
Something
cotton,
lightweight. Yeah.
maybe an 80-12.
Mhm.
I know Mary Lou likes the 75-11.
Yeah.
You're lying.
I
think you
know.
would just use a 9014.
I know, I do. I just
Yeah.
use the 9014 because I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm doing next, and I have a. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lying. Okay, 9014 for everything.
Okay.
Yes.
No, but we do have people that like the 7511s.
Okay. Okay. So that's
Yeah,
what
Mary
this
Lou likes
is.
75.
Yeah. So this is 5 packages of the 7511. So she does. And that's what she says when she's just putting an embroidery design on something, not sewing through batting, not sewing through a zipper. You know, she likes the 7511. Okay. This is Mary
Okay.
Lou's favorite.
Okay.
And
And
she
now we have
Does a
pre-wound
great
bobbins.
job. Yes.
Okay. This
Yes.
is our box of 80 pre-wound bobbins.
In the
In
clear
clear.
glide thread. So this is the 60 weight bobbin thread. Most of these pre-wound bobbins are 90 weight. You won't get good tension. It is your white bobbin thread will come up to the top. You need 60 weight. So these are 60 weight class 15 bobbins is what we use on all our baby locks and brothers, right? And 80 of them. I say this is peace of mind. When
Yeah.
you know, like, it's like, I have tons of bobbin thread.
Yeah, you'll just keep embroidering
And forever.
For yes.
Mhm.
So we have them in black as well.
Okay.
Yes. So a tube of black, because we don't really use
Yeah,
the
we don't
black.
use. If you're sewing on dark fabric with dark thread, you might
Yeah.
want it.
Right. Lettering, black
Black
lettering,
lettering.
right? And so this is 8 bobbins in a tube. So it's a
great.
nice place
then
to
there's-
store your bobbins too after
Right.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is good. Okay.
And then if you just want to try it out, we do have the tube of white bobbins. Here, it's rolling. So we've got the tube of white bobbins, and that is 8 bobbins. And they said it fills it right to the brim. I think it was like 130 yards of bobbin thread are on each bobbin, so much more than what we can wind on ourselves. So we've got the black and the white in the 8. Try out. Next time you will buy the 80, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
now we have our.
This is the embroidery. I mean, this is the garment.
Okay,
Yeah.
So this is
This-
garment needles, Cascade.
This
Should
is
we
what the-
open
This
it?
is what the bundle looks like.
Oh,
Yeah,
This is the
okay.
embroidery one coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one has.
So the one that this one is the garment maker. So name off the needles.
Okay, there's 70 universal, 80 universal, 90 stretch, 90 jeans, a twin needle at 3 millimeters,
Uh-huh.
and then also the 70, 80, 90 ballpoint.
Oh,
So you really
okay.
get everything.
Yeah. So
mhm.
6 packages of needles.
Mhm.
Okay, and I put them at a special deal. Yeah, $21.95. And remember that
Yeah.
10% will be
Yeah.
put back into
The
your
tin-
account.
The tin's something neat too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
It's
It's cute.
nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Keep
Okay,
it
so the next one, this one is the embroidery set of needles.
Okay,
And so this one has, I guess it's 2 packs of 7511 embroidery, 2 packs of 9014 embroidery, and then 2 packs of 8012 titanium.
Mhm.
So the real extra strong metal. And this is for embroidery. So in a tin, and it tells you what to use the different size needles to on the inside. All right.
Okay,
And do
then
we have one more?
one more
Okay.
for quilting. And this
Okay.
it has the 75 quilting, 90 quilting, 80 sharp, 80 titanium, and 90 top stitch. So
Yeah.
they-
So
you
that
need- you
is
need
for
them all.
quilting.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
so
but
the
it's-
quilting needles and the sharp needles have a sharper point,
Mhm.
which pierces your cotton fabric, does not pucker it. So the quilters really like the sharps and the quilting needles. So okay.
Okay.
All right. And
Here we go.
oh yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah, no,
design
this
set.
is
So
by
we didn't
Riley
get a
Blake.
chance to sew any of these out, did we? No, we were too busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
this is a brand new design set from Riley Blake. And look at those pillows. So this is so it is called America the Beautiful. Okay. So you can see here pillows are made. There's a wreath with embroidery designs on it. I want to flip it over because there is a wall hanging on here. So there's a wall hanging, and the designs that you see, so the blocks are in there, the American flag is in there, and the directions to make all the projects are in there. Now over here is some more pictures. This is brand new from Riley Blake, and they designed it with Lori Holt from Bee in My Bonnet. Look at how cute this little
Yeah, that's
flower
really cute.
is.
Mhm.
And yeah, so really, really pretty. And we love this fabric. We are going to show that fabric bundle next. I think we have yes, because if you buy, like take a look, it's all patchwork.
Mhm.
So if you buy this 10 by 10, the 10 by 10 stacker, that's what Riley Blake calls them. And then it has the fabric, the pictures of the fabric, but I guess we can have you flip through it, Joni,
Okay,
and I'll
yeah.
get the picture.
Okay, so we're
back
gonna-
here.
There we go. So we have the red
Oh,
musical
yeah.
notes.
These are all
and then-
designed by Lori Holt
and
from
then-
Bee in My
Oh, isn't
Bonnet.
that one nice? Okay, there's a lot
Mhm.
of reds. Okay.
So that's the exact fabric that they used in the
Mhm.
embroidery designs. I'll stick that over
Mhm.
here. Oop, wrong way. Okay, there we
Okay.
go. Yeah, lots of
Lots
reds.
Lots of
We
reds.
love the fabric.
Okay,
This
now
is the
we're-
fabric we're using for the spring event.
Okay, so now we're getting into pinks.
Yeah, it is the fabric of the year. Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody's going crazy over it.
Yeah.
Everybody
so
loves
pink,
Lori Holt
And that's
designs.
sort of a gold.
Uh-huh.
Okay. look
I
how
know, I
nice
love the
that looks
golds.
like a bandana. And there's little flowers.
Yeah, so we have the 10-inch stacker.
And
This
there's
is her
the
signature.
Yeah, it's the musical notes. And what does it say? It says United States of America to so it has the Pledge of Allegiance written on it.
And I think it's like George Washington. Could that? But okay, let's just pick that up. But you can, because on this one right here, you can see George Washington.
Oh, is he?
Right there. So you use like a beige fabric. She's zooming in on it now. So there, I would say that's George Washington. Yeah. So that's on Lori Holtz. Isn't that cool? I better order more of that. I really like that one. Because I would want George Washington just right where she put it.
Yes.
So we do have yardage. We will be selling the yardage. But we are going to be using it at the spring event because we've got our home sweet home project, and all the colors are going to match. Everything that you make is going to blend together. So Janice, we want you at our spring event, but as soon as we have the dates for the fall event, we will let you know, because we just had our cruise, and I think everybody was just really delighted with our projects. They were really good, and they all finished them. Everybody did. We make sure, like the tote bag that they made with Deb and Joni, we had the pockets made ahead of time.
Yes,
so,
just to help
the straps were made ahead of time, right? Yeah. So you didn't waste time doing something that was mundane. You got to focus on doing the edge-to-edge quilting, right?
Right.
Yeah, so okay. Now, okay, so the next one is another design set. Okay, so first we'll show the design set, and I think it's in the envelope there, Joni.
So this is it. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause this is another one. It's by Riley Blake, and there's a bunch of projects.
I like the little pinwheels. I think that would be fun to make.
And then this little banner, okay, and the pinwheels, and like there's cupcake decorations there. I'm going to have to flip it over and see if there's anything else pictured on the back. Oh, look at, so parts of the banner. So that apron, the instructions for this apron and the designs to do the apron are in this design CD.
Okay, and we have it just about done. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, all we need is to put the straps on.
Yes,
and there's
and
like
the
a little
stitching is perfect.
Yeah, there's
isn't
little
it?
pockets
so
in
who
here.
did this? Who designed this? It's called Expressions. Yeah, it's on a USB. It's in every machine's language. So DST, EXP, HUS, JEF, PES, VIP, VP3, and XXX. So look at that stitching.
Yes, it's
so
beautiful.
Next, in the bubble right now is the kit. So show them what they get in the
so
kit.
In the kit, you will get. Okay, I love that. Oops, it was
The exact fabric. Notice we use the exact fabric.
Yes, exact fabric. I love this fabric. Okay, and then also the blue for the pockets and the band, and then there's a couple pieces, smaller pieces for the appliques. And so you've got your red, white, and blue right there.
You could even do more appliques, because it's each one of these appliques is just are they each a pocket? Yes, they are. They're each a little pocket.
Yes.
So you will have
the fireworks up here.
Yeah. So really, really cute design set, and everything you need to make the apron. And talk about aprons. Where do you see how handsome Steve looks in this wonderful apron?
So he's
Here,
already,
we'll fold this up while he's getting his apron on.
Ready to start cooking.
So Jeanette, we missed you on the cruise. I hung out with Jeanette on a previous cruise, and she was really fun. So she couldn't come this time. So we got to get you to Pittsburgh. I think you live in Indianapolis, I think. So that'll be all right.
Okay,
look at
let's see your apron.
This is a good apron.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's made, and it comes in a blue and white stripe and a brown and white stripe. Okay, and they're only $8.95.
They're nice.
So yeah. So right, do we have it in there with the brown and white too? Okay, here he'll hold up the brown and white.
Oh, I like the brown and white too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good apron.
Yeah, so it's like perfect apron, and it's got a pocket on the front, but it's split down the middle, so it's like it has two pockets. You got to have pockets on your apron, right? Yeah. They're asking when the next cruise is. You know why?
Come to the spring event.
Yeah, our machines got stuck in customs. right?
really?
We still don't have them, do we?
No,
Oh
I don't
God.
think so.
Yeah. We
Um,
don't. Yeah, we don't know.
To
So.
the apron, I put a cheeseburger online.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw
it's at the
that.
quilt show.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
So, since I'm at the quilt show, the Three Rivers Quilt Show, it's the local quilt guild in our area
Uh
is
huh.
having their annual quilt show, and those ladies put a ton of work into
Yeah,
this.
they
And they
did.
have really good quilt submissions. If you're in the local area, get down to the Three Rivers Quilt Show. It's in
Yeah.
a new location in South Point. It goes on tomorrow and the next day. We're gonna do a little live stream from there.
Okay,
just to walk through the
wonderful.
quilts and show everyone, just
Uh-huh.
to give everyone out of town a sneak peek of some of our local ladies do. And it was a really fun time today. So,
Yeah. Now, also on Saturday in the store, we have a sip and sew going on,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
So people registered, but we can take more people. We're going to get
Right.
all ready for it tomorrow. What time is the sip and sew?
It's 2.
So they're going to be live streaming
No,
from Baby
I'm sorry,
Loft.
11 to 2.
11 to 2.
Here I
Okay.
said 2.
It'll be over.
Come on, it's over.
No, 11 to 2.
You can eat all the rest
Yeah.
of the food. We
I
better
got-
have food.
Here at 11.
Yeah.
Here at 11.
Yeah, 11. Okay.
Come early.
Yes, come early. Yes. Okay. Oh, Diane went to the quilt show. Yeah, it's an unbelievable quilt show.
Yeah.
It really is. So, yeah.
Okay, so,
So-
all right.
So these are actually
Oh.
first.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Kimberbell.
Yeah, and this is the new Star Spangled Beauty ladder quilt. So it is so cute. So we have it here, but we also have a picture here that it won't glare.
Catherine's working on it. She
Oh,
wants Steve to show
oh yeah, you show it,
has to
Steve.
show it.
Okay,
all
good.
right,
I'll go.
all right.
I'll go have a drink of water. I'm gonna put my microphone down and go have a drink of water. Okay. So we'll take a break for a second.
I'm not sure what I'm showing here. Let's find out. So this is a Kimberbell. This is Land That I Love, America the Beautiful, Star Spangled Beauty. So this is a ladder quilt. And some of the blocks we have done are here. I can see why they wanted me to show this one. So here, this is what they. So you can change out a photo. Where does that even? Oh, right. So right here. Oh, that's cute. Now take a look. So over here, if you zoom in right here, they have a little boat, and you can slide a little picture in. So whoever your little red, white, blue person out there is there, you can slide their picture right into the photo. So I can see that is pretty cute. Yeah. So really cute.
And it's a really cute one. The
Yeah.
base, and look at the base. They have 2-color background quilting.
2-color background
That's the
quilting.
first
Yeah,
thing
let's
Kimberbell's
show
done
this
that.
again here. So the base goes into it with the flowers that come out. This is one of the top blocks. You're able to slide a little picture of your or your little red, white, and blue. Yeah. It's not George Washington, but yeah. So that's cute. Yep. So that's the Star Spangled Ladder quilt. The item in the bubble, is that the...
So the item in the bubble is the book with the printed directions and the files.
Okay, so in the bubble is the printed directions and the files for this one. If you've ever done one of their ladder quilts, they are really cute. It's this one here. Let me take it out of here. Oh, you have a couple spots you can slide in photos. How cute. Another spot down here too. So we do have a bundle of fabric coming up. Next is the fabric kit for it. So this includes all the fabric kit. This is going to be the fabric kit from Maywood with the box and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be the Maywood fabric.
And these should be coming in sometime within the next week.
Okay, so these are due in the next week too. So we'll be getting these out to you guys. No bundle, individual pieces. So that's the fabric kit. With these, they always include an embellishment kit for this. So the embellishment kit includes these items here. So there's buttons. I see some vinyl, different decorative edging here, it looks like, what do you call this stuff, Joni? Lace, right? Lace,
yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
Lace, some
Yeah.
buttons here.
Yeah,
So all the
some
things that you
trim.
need, extra things
Yeah,
for
so
it.
that to embellish.
And then the Kimberbell picks the threads. So if you want to match the threads perfectly, it's kind of nice to know which threads to use without having to worry about the colors. So this is the thread set. And I believe
It's
Kim herself picks these. And it's glide thread. If you ever worked the glide thread, it's with these gray spools. You'll absolutely love it. It's really, really beautiful thread.
yeah, it's beautiful colors. Yeah.
It is a nice set of colors. And then you get the little box that it comes in, and it snaps closed, so you can take it with you.
Okay.
We also have the pre-order of the needle minder. Now that's cute. We can probably add more of those in. These needle minders are a thing now.
Yeah.
Collecting all the needle
you
minders.
collect
Yeah.
them, I guess, and then you have all different ones and.
You can trade them, I'm sure, too.
Yeah.
You see some needle minder you like, trade with someone. That'd be fun, too, when you go to these events and
Buy them
things.
for gifts for people.
And so the quilt is 20 by 60 finished size, and the release date is April 16th. So once we get everything in, that's when.
Hey,
we'll
Orlando.
present
Okay,
things out.
April 16th.
So, yeah, April 16th was this released, and the quilt size was 20 by
20 by 60.
20 by 60. Okay. We have a fat quarter bundle coming up
Okay.
of these
so
fabrics.
this
These
it
are pretty
is.
fabrics.
Yeah, these are, they're beautiful. And this has probably 24 fat quarters. So 24, and those are all the colors. Beautiful fat.
It would take me a while to open it up, to use it. I would want to look at it for a while.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so perfectly
Yep.
packaged and color coordinated. Yeah, you would want to look at that for a while. We had a customer once that while she was working from home, she would set her fabric, near her desk so she could just like touch it and feel,
I like
feel
that.
that. Yes,
Yes,
I
you
do.
can just pet your fabric.
Yes, okay, so that's the fat quarter bundle.
We have it in the jelly roll, too.
Mm-hmm.
So 2.5-inch strips, 44 of them, 42 of them, something like that. But all those colors in the Maywood fabrics. We really like the Kimberbell line. Their basics are very useful in lots of projects, and we love the red, white, and blue. I like red, white, and blue.
I like red, white, and blue
Yeah.
too.
And then we also have a layer cake coming up and a charm pack. So there's our
Okay,
where's
so
our
there's the
charm
layer cake.
layer.
Okay, and here we can just
Oh, here's the
And-
charm. Oh, good
and
call.
here's
Yep.
the charm.
Here's the
Okay,
charm. Watch
they
the
brought
hands
them
on
out.
that.
So I love the turquoise in it. It's just not red, white, and blue. It's got like turquoise blue and turquoise green, and and I like the fact that it has the flowers too.
Mm-hmm.
For this.
So your focal prints are going to be over here, in the white, in the dark background. Your plaids are all on the bias, or is that what's right?
That's it,
So
yeah,
they're
yeah.
on point. Your plaids are on point, so they're easy to work with. And then you have some light volumes, some that reads as solid,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and a good selection of
Yeah, it's
colors.
a really, really
Yep.
nice collection.
And then we also have this in the layer cake.
Well, somebody said make the jelly roll to make a nice rug.
Yes. Oh, that would.
Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah.
You know the problem with those rugs, Joni, is if I make one, I don't want you to step on it.
I know. I wouldn't want anybody
I don't
to
want you to
step on
step
it.
on
It's
it.
like, don't touch my rug.
No, don't step on my rug.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I have to put it on my table.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'll do. I'll put it on my table.
That's right. You could do that. You could
Yeah.
make it into a
A
table
rug.
runner.
Yeah.
a table runner.
Yeah.
Yeah. An oval.
So,
Is your table oval or is it square?
you know what my table is?
What?
My dining room table is Gloria's old kitchen dining room table.
Oh,
The
really?
one she
Okay.
used to have in her kitchen.
Yes.
That's my
Mhm.
dining room table in my dining room. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
I'm good with hand-me-down
Mhm.
furniture. So,
Okay.
but it's rectangular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So up next is Americana Quilts, a book.
Okay. So that is.
It's right there. I see it.
Yeah. Okay. There it is. Okay.
And we have our midway.
Oh, Midway Prize is in my hand. Okay. Midway Prize. Diane Wilson. Congratulations. You're our Midway Prize tonight, Diane Wilson. What is the Midway Prize?
The fat quarter in a book.
Okay. So, Diane, you get the Fat Quarter books and the book.
Okay. This is Americana Quilts, 11 designs to celebrate red, white, and blue. And so there is the front of it. So it would be, and then there's the 11 different quilts that you can make. And it'd be beautiful on the with that fabric too. Yeah, I like them all. They like the pinwheel one right here a lot. And I always like stars. So, okay. All right. And then we have...
So we're going to go on to some of the chairs and
Okay.
Kiwis we're going to talk about tonight. So let's do our Kiwis because I'm kind of excited about the Kiwis. Let's see here. So
let's see. You want to...
and
over here.
I printed out papers. Did I leave them somewhere right?
Let's see.
Right here? Okay. So let's talk at the table here first for a second. So
okay.
So we're coming at you guys tonight about these Kiwis. So things are changing in this world. Things are changing. Trade is changing. The way things come into our country is changing. So we're offering the Kiwis this one last time. What's the price on those? What are they coming up at? It's hidden.
Sorry.
That's okay. Are they $3.99? Okay, yeah. Make sure they're all coming up $3.99. So this is the last time we're gonna be able to offer the Kiwis at the $3.99 price. Things are changing how things are gonna be coming into the country, I feel like, and the pricing on these are gonna change. So this is the last night to get those Kiwis at $3.99, which is a really great price. We have 3 different colors that we can go over. The first one in the bubble is the gray. It's the one we have on display here. They come with 4 drawers, so 3 drawers that are all the same size, the first 3. They're all those soft close drawers, so when you push the drawer closed, it does that soft close for you. The bottom drawer is bigger. It has a leaf that comes out on the side that can be folded over. It's a pressing station and a cutting station as well as a storage station next to you. It folds up so it's a smaller compacted footprint, or it can open up bigger. When we got these Kiwis in, we fell in love with them. They do come unassembled. That's why they can be offered at the great price that they are. So it's something that needs assembled. The instructions, I feel like, are really well written for the assembly of these. They do have a video that helps you with them too. So we do have the gray Kiwi over here we can look at. So this is what it looks like when it's, oops, she's right behind you, Joni, there.
Okay, all right, sorry.
There we go.
Okay, here, let me
Yep.
get out of your way.
So this is the Kiwi when it's all closed up. I used to have it memorized. I think I said that ruler real quick right there. I'm going to tell you how wide it is here. So the Kiwi, when it's closed up, it is 16 inches wide by 21 inches deep. Okay. The 3 drawers open. The first top 3 are all the same size. When you close it, it's that soft close feature. There are 2 thread storage trays. So this will hold, it says, I think, 30 spools on each drawer. So there's a tray in here that comes out that you can put your thread in. There's posts that come with it. So you get 2 of those trays for your thread storage. So the cones that we do use, they fit in there. The next drawer down is another drawer. And then you have a larger drawer at the bottom for deeper storage. To use it, the pressing pad. So the pressing pad is here. They all come with the same color pressing pad. So it's a nice gray with that geometric pattern on there. And then how this works is you open up the leaf. You flip this open. Pressing pad can go back on this side. And then it comes with a cutting mat that fits this side over here. So you're able to cut and press. It's a great little storage piece. It's sturdy enough that if you wanted to set a machine on there, you could too. So this is the gray version of it. I really like these Kiwis. So if you've been thinking about it, if you have one at home and you want another one, people use their guest bedroom as a sewing room. I had a lady said, you know what, I got those as my nightstands, and they don't know they're my nightstands. So I put them on sides of the bed, and then when guests come, they're there, and then I pull them back in for use for my sewing and stuff. So this is the gray one. We'll go back up to the table and look at the other colors here as well. But then to fold it up, it just folds over. You fold the leaf in, and it's set that way for you. So we do have the gray. The white, I'd say the white has been probably our most popular. So it has the 3 drawers, it has the thread storage, the cutting mat, the pressing pad. and it also comes in teak as well. So depending on what color your room is, your sewing furniture you already have, they're really nice. And they do come flat package, so they're well protected when they come, and they ship directly from the manufacturer. Yeah, and they ship free, so, yep, which is great. So if you guys wanted the Kiwis, probably the last time we're going to offer, well, I know it's like going to be the last time they offer those Kiwis at $3.99, so that's a really great deal. If you look anywhere else, I think you'll find them for $4.99, so this is the last time we're going to do that. So get yourselves a Kiwi. Up next is some chairs. It's springtime, right? So you need a new sewing chair to start all your spring sewing. So we have two of our favorite chairs that we like. We always our go-to chairs are for the koala sewing chairs, and then our arrow kind of cuter sewing chairs. So the first ones we have are our koala chairs. They come in 4 different colors. These were out of stock, so I feel like there was a couple people waiting for chairs out there. They're now back in stock, so I felt like we could show them again. So if anybody's out there been waiting for a chair, your chair is going to arrive to your house very shortly. So, and then we have the chairs on special, $2.98. Okay, $2.98. That's free in-store pickup. If you do an in-store pickup and you like for your chair to be assembled, we'll be happy to assemble it for you. If you're getting it drop shipped to your house, they come free shipping to your house. They're easy to assemble. And they come in the 4 different colors. The wine, the sapphire, and they're a tweed color, and they have different adjustments. So we'll bring one of the chairs in for us to look at here in a second. Mm-hmm. There's a jade color, which is the blue, and there's also a mocha color, which is the most neutral as well. So those are all show up in the bubble for you, the different colors. So, yes, Karen, these are back in, so I know I had that on my desk, and your chair is on its way to you. So, yeah. So we're going to bring that chair and show you. They're a good sturdy chair. They go up countertop height. We've shown these several times before. So,
yeah.
Oh, we have the pictures. We're
yeah,
good.
it's at the event.
Oh, they're at the event. Okay, so
The quilt shop.
yeah. So we have all the pictures here. The other chairs that we love are our cute sewing chairs. These ones come from the same people that do our Kiwi. Yeah, and don't sew in an office chair. It's not the same, and it's nice to not have arms. So, we do have a koala chair.
Okay.
So,
Sorry.
no, that's good. So this is our koala chair. This is the green, but this is up at countertop height. It has an adjustment so the chair to go up and down this way, and also up and down the height of it too. So this is a really nice sturdy. It has a bar to put your feet on too, so when you go up to that countertop height, that's nice. So when you are at like a cutting table like this, you're at like a good height there. So the other chairs we have are the ones from Arrow. So these are cute sewing chairs. There's storage in the seat of all these chairs, which is really nice. So you can kind of hide things under there. But we're the bright buttons, so it's a black background with bright buttons printed on the fabric. There's also a cute sewing notion. So if you also like the black background, you have the option of black background with sewing notions. The lighter version is going to be the teal background. This is called the Sew Now, Sew Wow. So it's got different sewing themes, so little rotary cutters, little sewing machines, little patterns on there and stuff. So that's the lighter version of it. If you're one of the animal lovers out there, so there's a cat's meow. So if you love your cats and you want to sew with them too, it's a black background with scattered cats in different prints. And then the dog lovers out there, Good Dog is what that one's called. So that's a black background, and it has the dog scattered in all directions. So for the dog lovers out there, so we got everyone covered. So these are the cute little sewing chairs. So we'll show you what those look like here too. I think it's Sarah's. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll bring the So this is the black background with the sewing notions. People always say when they sit down in these chairs that this hits them right in the small of the back, right where it's nice. So it makes for a good sewing chair. It isn't a bulky chair, so if you're sewing in an area that's a tight space, this chair fits in well. And the neat thing about it is that there's a there's a lift under for, it looks like we keep snacks in this one. So we got Chips Ahoy, Nutter Butter, Oreos, Rice Krispies.
Can I have a Rice Krispie?
Can you have a Rice Krispie? Yeah,
Yeah,
you can have a
you
Rice
can
Krispie.
have
There we
it.
go.
Good,
Yep.
okay.
So, yeah. Anybody else want something out there? Yeah. So you can keep snacks in the seat. So if you like, so these are the cute sewing chairs. And these are on special too for the last time at $2.98. And those all ship free. If you do need that in-store pickup, or if you do the in-store pickup, we'd be happy to put the chair together if that makes it easier for you. So. We have, we're good. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's scroll up a little bit and see what else we have to show.
Okay.
We have what? Oh, 10 more minutes, Shoni. Yeah,
Okay, we can
yeah.
show some more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to, the zippers.
Want to do the zippers? Okay. I'll
Okay.
grab Gloria back in. Show up with the zippers.
Okay. They were right there. I think I got them, yeah.
Talk to my daughter for a second. That's always fun to read. Yes. So hopefully, am I putting this on right?
Go.
Like that. I think we're good there.
Some
oh.
zippers.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I gotta open one. I want to show them how to, because I feel like
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
Okay, yeah, you are a professional.
Yeah, I'm professional.
How many did you do for Christmas?
Oh, 600?
Okay.
600. Remember those kits we sold at Christmas time? Yeah, I am a professional. Yes. So we have different kits, and these are
Okay.
great. These are really fun. So this one, so the first one that we have up is the coastal. So these are great for spring. These are these are all, it's got, you got to get
like more
yeah, we can't
tape off of
because I
it.
want to show them the zipper pulls.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get some tape off too. Except
Okay.
I don't have a pin. Oh,
Yeah,
here's a
well,
pin.
yeah,
Here's a pin. So we can show them. These are Sally Tomato, and that you get a yard of each of these zippers, and then you get 15 zipper pulls. So you'll be able to do 15 zippers. I'm going to try to just slice mine
Here you
and
go.
see if I can get it to open. Yes. Okay. See, what I wanted you to see. So the one I'm showing right now is called Cosmos. And I think maybe it's kind of stars, you know, and
it's
sparkly.
shiny
And look at its gold teeth, rose gold
gold
teeth,
teeth.
black teeth. And then the zipper pulls are all in the same. I'm going to open them up and spill them out here. And so this one is cool. So the zipper, and they're just really, really nice quality. So let's see what your zipper pulls. Okay, so I'll just show
Okay.
them this because this will be a different one. And then we'll move on to yours. So look at these gorgeous zipper
Yeah, they
pulls.
are really it's just
Yeah.
nice quality. They're
Yeah,
nice
shiny,
size.
right?
Mhm.
So this is Sally Tomato.
Okay.
I'm always amazed by her because she's so young, and she knew what we wanted for bag making. We wanted these better zippers. We wanted the striped zippers and the sparkly zippers. And so 1 yard of each. And this one is called Cosmos.
Okay.
This one is called Spring. And so you've got pink stripe, purple stripe, blue stripe, and then blue with gold, green with gold, and your zipper pulls. Let's see. So this one, little flowers. Here is a 4-leaf clover. So there's usually 3 different ones. Let's see how long it'll take me till I can get. Oh, there. That one's just kind of just a pretty pull. Okay, in the silver and gold. So you will get plenty of the zipper pulls. So you'll be able to make 15 zippers at least. Well, I guess, and we can sell extra zipper pulls too. So let's see what
this
yours
is. Coastal. This is really pretty.
Yeah,
And look at these
coastal.
poles. They look like a little rope.
Oh, so that's
yeah.
probably why they went coastal.
Yeah. So there's the gold and then an antique gold. And then it also has I think they call this one the bottle cap. It looks like a...
How long are these zippers?
Well, it's a yard.
Mhm.
So, right? Isn't it a yard? Let me double check. Yeah, one of each. So, and you'll get So 5 yards of the zipper, and you can make them any length you want. See, it's going to be yardage of zipper. So you can make one 20-inch, one 12-inch. You make them whatever size you want. Okay, now putting the zipper pull on. Okay, now I haven't done one for a while. I haven't done any since Christmas.
Okay.
Okay, so, okay,
Want me
so, well, I think I go like this. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, so and then I take this. All right.
And then you open it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
just a little
bit.
Right, and you stick these in. So the zipper jig really does help, because I've seen people try to use forks and stuff.
No, I don't think that would.
Yeah, they tape a fork to a table. You know, this one. So it's got an extra long lead. I'm going to get a pair of scissors out and cut that a little shorter. Okay, because I think there's like a bump there. So if you get a bump, just cut it off. Okay, and then I'm going to take this.
And put it in.
Yep, and then all of a sudden, so you'd kind of tug on it. So I usually put one side in and the other side in. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Is there a picture on the box, Joni?
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
So
let's
let's see. Okay, so that is.
Oh,
okay.
see, I've got it the wrong way.
Okay. So yeah, you want
So
to
it
see the
goes
back of
this way. So, okay, this is the side I want to see. Okay, and then, but I got to put this in backwards too, right?
Yes.
So I go here. I should give one for you to do too. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut this more off.
Get a nice clean edge.
Yeah. And there. I'll get a little bit more slack here. So this side.
And then
this.
the right side. Okay.
We'll see. For some reason. I said I'm a professional.
Yeah,
Oh, there
there
the
you
one
go.
side's going.
Yeah, the other side. Okay.
So I got to lift up and get this other side in. So sometimes I'll push it in a little bit there. I felt it push in.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll take the other side.
Oh,
there
you go. That's
See,
perfect.
I just needed my push. Okay.
Yeah.
So I pushed on the side and I could kind of feel it go in. And so there is, oops, oh, don't pull it out, Gloria. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Pull this way. And I'll get it. Okay. So what I usually do with them is I'll put one on and then I'll lift that one out. So there it is. And then I'll go put another one on. Okay.
So let's see. Okay,
and
these
there.
belong to this sketch
So
set.
I will fill my yardage with all these zipper pulls, and they're on there, and then I'll just cut off whatever size I need. Okay, so it's this way is backwards. So you kind of look at the zipper pull, and you don't want your zipper pull on this side, you want it on that side, so it's kind of obvious where you put it. And then I'm gonna put it in again. I wish I could show you, but this would be something good for me to demo, live. Or if we had the camera behind me, right? Okay, so I'm going to get this one in.
But I think
Okay, and it doesn't want to go in, so I'm going to push
on
it a little bit. Yeah, and see. There it goes.
Okay.
And you're going to get it so it's uneven, okay? But that's not going to matter. Okay, that bump there is not going to matter, okay? Because you're going to go and pull this up. Okay, and then pull it back down, and it'll be perfect. Okay, so that's the zipper jig. Now we have so you need one of these with it. Okay, and then we have these other ones. Are these loaded into the system? They are. Okay, which one?
The Navy.
Navy. I didn't even know there was Navy. This is Navy.
I got a Navy.
Oh, Joni.
Okay.
Likes Navy.
I like Navy, yeah.
You like that? I do too.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
Navy, and it has like a gunmetal poles, and they're nice and big to hold on to.
Now you show them all, Joni. I'm gonna just
Okay,
keep.
all
I'm
right.
gonna keep putting.
Try the beige
Okay, I'm gonna
nickel.
keep.
Okay, this one is the beige tape and with the gold. Okay, so we want the one with the nickel.
No, you got it.
It's all right. Okay, the beige tape and the rose gold coil and the rose gold zipper pulls. So the coil and the zipper pull match. That's pretty.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now see this, I wanted them
Okay.
to see it this direction.
Okay.
Okay. So there, that maybe this will be easier to see. So I open this up a little bit. Oop, just a little bit. Okay, or a lot. I don't think that really matters. Okay, my zipper pull is on this side, so my zipper tape has to go like that. So my zipper pull will be on the correct side. Okay, so maybe you could see it from here. I don't know whether I could do it backwards,
Okay.
but we're going to try. And when I was doing a ton of them, I taped my zipper jig to the table so it wouldn't move. So I'm going to get, and a lot of times, you know, they went on real easy, and then a lot of times I was better off doing one side first and then the other side. But once you get it, you got it, and it goes really fast. Except I can't do it backwards. Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
Do the MG4.
Four. Okay. MG4.
Yes.
This is a new color.
Yes.
Look how pretty it is. Let's see. What is it called?
Champagne.
Champagne.
Mhm.
Okay.
Brand new color.
Yeah. MG4. That's
Yeah.
usually like MG1.
Yes.
But now that's that.
This
I
is
think I
more
like
of a champagne.
Yeah.
This is the champagne gold that matches the fabric.
Yeah.
You know, when all of our fabrics are decorated, you know, the outline is done in that really, really light gold. But look at this. We know
That's
we're going to be
pretty.
using this a
Okay,
lot.
This is a large one. Yeah, now this is the same color.
Is that
larger
3,000
cousin.
yards?
Yeah, let's see what it says right up here.
Oh,
it
it should
is-
say it right here.
Yeah, 3,000 meters.
Oh, okay, which means 3,300 yards.
Yeah.
So here is the big spool. We
That's
just got these
really-
in
yeah.
today.
I need that one.
Yes, I think for the amount we use
use the gold
metallic
thread.
thread, yes,
Okay.
we
So
will
now
want that one.
This is our
Oh, and this is the kind of the deal of the day.
day. Okay.
So we have a bunch of charm packs, like I'm going to call them one-ofs. You know, one-ofs. Here's a Halloween one-of, winter one-of, and then we found this book today, and so charm packs are regular price $12.95 to $14.95, right?
Okay.
And this book is regular priced at $12.95, and it is 7 quick and easy projects done with charm packs. You are going to get this book and a random charm pack. You're not going to get to pick because we only have these one-ofs, and so you're getting it at more than half off.
Do we have more books and stuff?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
would-
Oh,
yeah.
It might be another charm book, right?
Uh,
Is it going to be that exact book?
yeah. It might be a different charm book, but it'll be something having to do with charms.
Yep.
Yes. So that's it. You're going to get, you know, you might get a Halloween one. You might get a batik one. You might get snowmen, flowers. We have a whole bunch of them that are just one of each.
It's like buy
So
one, get one.
yeah, it is.
It's like
It
buy one,
is.
get one.
It's a deal.
Yeah, it is,
Yes.
yeah. It's
Because,
half
you know,
off,
charm
right?
packs are expensive now. You know, they're getting up to $15. And so this is the deal of the day, isn't it?
Okay.
Yes.
And
All right.
that-
Now,
that-
but you have the luggage.
Oh, luggage.
Luggage.
Is it in the-
It's next.
diff-
Oh, and the
it's-
over the door hanger.
it's the,
Okay.
I don't have the luggage in.
You don't have.
Let me get to it.
All the way at the bottom.
Is it? That's the over the door. Did I put it in? Oh, I did.
It's it.
Okay. Oh, there. It is.
Kate has it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
all right.
I'll just kind of step aside so he
Okay.
can get in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put the chair here. This chair is Steve's chair.
It is.
We brought that one in. Okay.
So what's the price on this? I didn't even check that. So let's check and see what the price it comes up as.
Yeah, oh, slide up your screen a little
Okay.
bit farther.
Let's,
Oh,
let's fix
no,
that.
that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Way
So,
wrong. Okay.
Let's.
Okay, what?
Is it like?
Here, 125 and we'll sell them right away.
Okay. All right.
He was
Here we
trying
go.
for a higher
She
price
went
than
lower,
me. I
so-
go lower, yeah.
125.
Yes. Yes.
125.
Now, what machines does it
So
fit?
this is the medium-sized machine. So this is gonna be your soprano. I'm gonna grab the mid-sized machine that this one fits. But
Okay.
This is the wheel trolley. And
Okay.
it comes with the embroidery bag.
Yes.
This is your mid-sized machine. So
Wow.
it's gonna be this
And
size
look at
machine.
it is embroidered with the Baby Lock logo. Okay. See, I'm all about moving things fast, aren't I? Yes, yes. I think Steve feels bad when I sell things so inexpensively, but I like them. Oh, look at all the pockets! Look at this. Tons of pockets. There's lots of padding. So there's a big pocket here. 1, 2, 3 pockets there, and then it looks like and it's got okay. It looks like there was extra of these. I don't know, maybe that was a mistake. But it's got these brackets that keep it.
This is the size machine that it's.
Yeah. So Vesta, this brother, we love this one. It's got the Disney on it. The other brother, you know the numbers. I don't know the numbers.
NQ3550W. Brother machine.
Yeah.
So I know this is a Baby Lock trolley, but the Brother machine's fit in it too.
Yeah.
So it's a great deal. You can't.
Yeah. It's regular price at $399, and we have it. We only got so many, right?
Yeah.
And then
special we got.
and we kind of had to guess at how many we would sell. I know if we tried to call back tomorrow, there won't be any there. No, it was too good a deal.
Yep.
So the Soprano, and then you would have an extra bag. Soprano doesn't. You could put your extension table in here, but it's got this nice embroidery on it, and they are really, really nice. Oh, look at here. Here is a pocket on the side here, so you can put like your foot control in there. Oh, they hold the embroidery unit case, and we don't want to take this, but it's like a cute little zipper pull too. So you'll take this white paper off, and you'll have the zipper pull.
To attach to the top. So
we don't have a special deal on one for the Solaris, right?
We're trying.
Yeah,
we're
trying.
Trying to work some magic there.
So that's if it goes the wait list. Keep it in your cart. Wait list, authorize it, because it might be. How many did we get? 15. That's all we got.
Yep.
So I know it's a really good deal. So okay. And then is there anything else we wanted to show?
We do have a serger there is a Triumph trolley. Liz, we can if you're interested in that, give us. We know who you are. We know. So we can talk to you. So
yeah.
Do we have
Oh, how about the over the door hoop
yeah.
holder?
Yep.
Yes. It's like if you're like me, my hoops are all over the place, especially in here. Hoops were everywhere. There was even hoops stashed in a garbage can, because they were falling and somebody stashed them. So this is really nice to have. So it comes with the hooks to hook it over a door. You unsnap it. You put your hoops in here, snap it back up again. It's got pockets. So this is a great place to keep your hoops.
Keeps your hoops safe.
Yeah. Oh, they want a case for their Triumph. So we'll do that. We'll do serger trolleys.
We'll
yes.
Next,
Radiance luggage. We haven't seen any yet. We have not seen any.
It's coming.
No. Yeah, it's coming?
Yep.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
So.
Okay. And okay. Did we do it? Oh, the winners of the night. Did you do the Midway prize?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Catherine Dunlap.
All right.
Congratulations, you were on the end of the night. And Gail Haish.
Yeah, Haesch. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are our lucky winners.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yep.
And thank you all so much for supporting us, and not only order-wise and money-wise, but in your comments. They're always so nice to us. So we really, really, really appreciate that.
Yes, your kindness goes a long way. So
yes, it does.
So thank you. Yes.
It does. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow at 3. I am so excited. I love teaching edge to edge. I do.
And
So
Tommy Embroidery Elegance tomorrow at noon.
Oh, that's right. Tommy's
Doubleheader.
embroidery. Yeah, doubleheader tomorrow. Embroidery Elegance at noon with Tommy. I'll probably be here with him, right? Yeah, I'll be here with him. I'm still going through my audit, so pray for me. Everybody pray for me. But I feel like everything's going good. So
everyone feels the pain with audit.
Yeah. It's like they want so much from me, and they sent me this a 15-page questionnaire, and I have to I'll have to tell you guys what they asked me, and it was I don't even know what those initials mean.
I got you, Brenda. Yep.
Yeah. So it's so I got to call her, and they aren't real nice. You feel like they are determining your fate, your life or death. Right? And so I'm afraid to call her because she'll get mad at me and throw my audit out. So anyhow, feel your pain, prayers. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, everyone. I need it. So, but it's going good. You know, now, last time I was audited, everything was by hand. And oh my gosh, it was hard to get everything together because, you know, we had these envelopes of the day, right, Joni? That was our system.
Yes.
So every day and every store, you know, remember at one point I had 6 stores. Every day they would fill an envelope with the amount of money that came in and the receipts from the day. But then the envelopes would come to this store and we would pull the receipts out in order to put them on our email list. And so everything got mixed up. So when I was audited, I had to find all those. So we then took those receipts and we put them in a file cabinet alphabetical. And we didn't, and so I had to, and they wanted me to put them back the way, and it was, oh my goodness, it was hard. Yeah, so, and so, but this time it's all electronic, so
it's a little easier.
Yeah, a little easier. Just downloading, you know, sitting at the computer, pressing buttons
but no
all day.
less painful.
No less painful. No less worries. No.
Thanks, everyone.
Yes. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. I'm going back to my auditing. Talk to you tomorrow. I can't wait.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Good night.